friends and viewers, I am back. My name is Charles here at Nutrition 101 by Charles, of course, and I'm excited to announce my new series called Ingredients. Here I'm going to go over a list of ingredients that you should be paying attention when you're going shopping and picking out groceries. So that basically means one of the best pieces of advice that I could give everybody, all my viewers, is to read your labels. This is kind of grossly overlooked, right? Because we don't take our products and read exactly the ingredients on there, and then a lot of times, you know, there are ingredients you don't even understand. So I would stay away from those. Basically ones that you cannot pronounce, ones with numbers in the ingredients. But this particular case, we're going to start off with high fructose corn syrup, right? Which is definitely words that we can read, but it's still one of the probably top worst ingredients you can put you could consume in your food. I would put that in the top 5, maybe even number 1. So with no further delay, let's begin with high fructose corn syrup. All right, so let's just start with the name. Okay, so it's fructose, which is a fruit sugar, and corn, which is, we know, is a grain, right? So that has glucose, right? So already in the title it doesn't make sense. So let's just start off with what this is, right? So it's a corn syrup, right? And this is derived from corn, which we already know that 95% of the corn in the country is GMO. So you're getting GMO corn to begin with, right? Which is loaded with probably antibiotics and steroids and pesticides and Roundup and all these things you don't want when you have GMO or non-organic corn, right? So how do we make high fructose corn syrup? Well, let's just go with the basics with glucose and fructose, right? They're monosaccharides, right? Which means the basic form of sugar you can get, right? So they call these simple sugars, which I think we all heard of that name before. First, we have to start off with the corn, right? So, which is a grain, like I said, not a vegetable, right? And then we have to turn this into corn starch, which is a process of like grinding and drying out and mixing and adding enzymes. And again, this is a process. So we try to stay away from processed food. This includes, you know, corn syrup, right? Then we go from cornstarch to corn syrup, right? And that becomes glucose, right? Which we know is a form of energy, but it's dirty fuel. So think about crude oil in your engine. That's basically glucose, okay? Then we have another process that we add more enzymes, and then we have to turn that glucose into fructose. Hence the name, high fructose corn syrup. So now we have a product that was only glucose and now fructose through a highly processed, system. Okay, so fructose, as we know, spikes insulin, right? That's fruit, right? We don't store fructose, right? That goes right into our blood system, which creates insulin spikes. Glucose also creates insulin spikes, right? So in general, we want to keep our insulin down when it comes to our health, right? Overall health. And glucose and fructose both spike insulin, right? So this also adds to our calorie intake, right? So if we're trying to estimate our calories each day and trying to work on a good regimen, sugar is going to increase that calorie intake by a lot, right? And the average American consumes 94 grams of sugar a day, and that is equivalent to 22 teaspoons. So the way that works, every teaspoon is worth 4 grams of sugar. So if you take 2.5 cans of soda, that would probably equal 12-ounce sodas. That would probably equal 94 grams. No way would anyone just take 22 teaspoons of sugar and eat them. But guess what? If you're drinking 2.5 cans of soda, that's basically what you're doing. It's just hidden, right? So this is just, the average is 22 teaspoons a day, and that's without added sugar. That's just what we're getting through our food and whatnot. And then once you start adding fruit drinks and processed food and cakes and snacks, then boom, that number is going to be a lot higher. So the moral of the story is high fructose corn syrup, it's super processed. It's definitely worse than sugar because of the process that it goes through to make it. And again, glucose we can store, fructose we cannot. So thank you again for watching, and stay tuned for some more ingredients, and just make sure you keep your eye out for that ingredient on your food list. And this comes in bread, this comes in fruit juice. Sometimes you have recovery drinks that have it. You'd be very surprised, has high fructose corn syrup. So beware for this ingredient. Thank you again for watching. My name is Charles. here at Nutrition 101, where we try to make nutrition easy to understand and help you live an overall better lifestyle. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. Hello viewers, my name is Charles here at Nutrition 101. If you haven't already, can you please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any video uploads. And of course, check out these other videos down here that may be of interest to you. Talk to you again real soon.